Or just the Vanguard of Slim Shady?
Yeah, I like it all. Although I do really like partially cloudy. Yeah, I like it all. So how's yous gents doing?
Good. Why am I the only one in the game? Which message?
Aha! Look at this motherfucker here.
All I have is the one that says formal training. Ah, on the forums. I check the shout box because that's usually where you say stuff. And I check the messages in the game, but... Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What was the important message?
I sent a crab link to Kleiss.
I approve of sending crab pictures to him at any point. Like,
Whenever I get a new one, I try to.
All right, welcome to the live server.
Ooh.
I feel so alive.
At this point, I totally have no idea what features were on dev, so I figured it was safe to copy it over.
Oh, yeah.
But if anything weird happens, let me know.
Maybe fewer weird things will happen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance, like, at first no one's character sheets were in there. I was like, oh my god, but that just ended up being like a checkbox. But, like, if any macros don't work or are missing, let me know. So, I know it's been a little while. Does everybody remember what we left off doing?
Not really.
I scared the guy with a giant painting of a giant.
But in all honesty, weren't we just setting up to go kill the giant?
Yeah, you guys paused for a little bit for certain individuals to go and do leveling up.
Yes.
And Larson was like beside himself. He's like, come on, we gotta go. He's running out of money.
Yeah, once everyone's leveled up, we're heading out.
Alright, so you guys basically head out into the wilderness from Frander's Keep. Larson says he knows where he saw the thing.
What, like a month ago?
Yeah. Although he says he's been tracking it and he's fairly certain what area of the mountains are its, like, territory. And he tells you, you know, you could bring a horse, but there's no way we're going to be able to take the wagon.
Well, that's no good. So I'm gonna need to ride on a horse with somebody.
Yeah,
It's going to be cross-country, gentlemen.
we're bringing multiple horses, though, right? It's not just like...
I don't know who all has a horse. I mean, Thelvin and Eddic.
And then we've got the ones on the wagon,
That was it.
Yeah.
which are actually riding horses anyway, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Like my 2 riding horses, I substituted into the wagon. I thought we had more riding horses than that.
We
we
did.
sell
We
a
sold
bunch
them
of
though
them?
because it wasn't worth having them.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I think Rinnan took one, too. Oh, no, Rinnan has the spell now, where he can just ride a magical
Rinnan's
horse.
not doing anything.
We got rid of our horses a long time ago because we got the wagon.
Well, Larson's like, look, it can't be taking a wagon. Like, this is wild territory, you understand? There ain't no roads.
That's fine. We just need to. So I'm
I
guessing
hope
one
you're
of
all
the.
properly provisioned.
Yeah. So we need to get provisions, and then one of the horses What's his mud Powerin can ride, and Zatha can ride behind him, and then one of the other horses can do something.
I'll ride with Thelvin.
What about your lackey?
She's not coming.
Not yours.
My lackey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually just debating whether it'd be better to just go on foot. I know a knight's saying banning the horse, but I'm wondering if the horses will just end up being a problem.
Is Larson taking a horse?
Nope.
How long is it going to be to hoof it without the hoofs?
He's I don't know. I would expect to be out there maybe like a few days, maybe a week.
Okay, we can just walk, but
Yeah,
we got small people.
Yeah, let's just walk it.
What we need is a sturdy goat, says Valencio.
But we've got him.
What is that? Is
Yes,
that for
the
him
greatest
to keep
of all
himself
time.
occupied?
Is there actually like a pack mountain carrying goat you can purchase?
Oh, probably. Not here.
Oh, okay. Well,
Can we just purchase the pack ape?
There's no pack apes here this time.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, between Larson and Thelvin, you know, I imagine you guys get equipped during the week or 2 weeks that Niley is training.
Hey, Delvin's trained during that time too, and so is Garana.
All right, yeah, but I'm just saying you guys can manage to at least acquire your rations and such.
Of course.
okay.
Tents, sleeping bags, things like that.
Question: can I actually requisition rations from the?
You probably can, and they're supposed to give them to you, but you know that like the more you pull on this, the more it's gonna fly back at you.
Noted. Can draw my rations from there.
All right, so the morning after, when basically everybody finishes their training, you have one last night at the Three Leaves, and you know, a few drinks, except Larson doesn't drink anything. Prepare for your expedition in the next day. You do occasionally get both people congratulating you on slaying the Ettins and also people angry at you for letting the Ettins destroy the way station. So you guys have like an element of celebrity at the keep, but it's not all positive.
Right.
A level of infamy, even.
Yeah.
They've always had it infamy.
But Eddic, you are actually asked at one point to go out to the Broken Tower for a meeting of the Black Fists and regale them, you know, in how you took down the Ettin.
Oh, hells yeah. I give him quite the debrief.
Yeah, and by debrief, you mean like drunken revelry.
Of course.
Now, do you want to take Goranu with you or Thelvin, or do you want to just go on your own? Because they're not actually members.
Oh, they're not members.
All right. Have you told them about it?
Nope. It's my little secret.
All right. But the next day finds it's a spring day. It is still chilly up in the mountains, but it is getting warmer. There's still snow like up on the peaks, so that stays all year. But it's been maybe some light rain, but it stopped snowing at least.
Ah.
Oh, I should have got the weather out. One sec.
That means we're all about to die.
Well, I asked Zula earlier today whether we're going to survive this, and he says, I think so, but you never know.
All right, it's actually pretty cold right now. 26 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's pretty chilly.
Whoa. Yeah, that's really.
I thought we
Yeah.
were getting some spring action.
Yeah, I just rolled on the thing. Oh, incoming sleet.
Good times.
Here.
Yep.
Is this a good idea?
26 is not that cold.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's -3 Celsius. That's what it was outside my home today.
Really? We
And I was,
actually.
I was just wearing a sweater.
With sleet.
Well, that's a different story.
It's also not like 70s like it was here today.
Damn,
It was 60 here.
that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Well, 2
The
days
past 3
ago,
days have been really nice, but before that it was 20s and 30s.
Yeah, we're supposed to get snow this weekend. Again. Frickin' weather can't make up its mind. Is that your
I don't know.
dog?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just wandering around being a pain. I took him for a walk when I got home. The wife took him for a walk. I took him for one this morning, and he's just like acting like no one has ever seen him before.
Oh man, you put my name on it too.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to give you credit.
By the way, it's going to be even colder tomorrow. I just thought you all might enjoy knowing that.
Oh, thank you. Like, I assume
Dress
in the
warmly.
game, right?
What?
Like in the game, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're not just telling us that we're screwed tomorrow in real life. It's gonna be cold.
In real life, it's actually going to be warmer here. Alright, so...
But Larson's doesn't want to wait another day. He says, bring a coat.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my wool blanket and stuff. Right?
I got my fur cloak. And I'm folky, so, like, cold doesn't bother me.
Valencio has the light of his god that warms his heart.
Doesn't he actually have, like, a warm spell?
No.
It's
the god of light, not warmth.
I kind of do.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually
Zaz
have
has a woolen cloak. And a wool blanket.
Yeah, which one would I actually take?
I gotta go through and sell all this shit.
After the casting is complete, the spell recipient can comfortably survive in cold environments down to -30 Fahrenheit.
There you go.
We gave Dassus his stuff back, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the reward you got was you get 50% off anything you buy from him.
That's right.
Which means anything you buy from him costs the regular player's handbook price.
You guys wonder why I hate him.
It's supply and demand. He's like the only shop here.
And he's crippling the war effort.
Everything. He's not selling to the soldiers. He's selling to the public.
Yep, the public who's extending the war effort. He is undermining the local economy. He is, in my mind, treasonous.
You're just a hater.
No, I just hate him. Let's just say if Edic catches him in a back alley one night, he might not be coming out.
Who, Edic?
No, Edic's coming out. Dassus won't come out.
Edic's
came
coming out of the closet?
Yes, Edic's coming out of the closet.
Well, yeah. That went exactly where I thought it was going to. All right, so you guys head out into the sleet. It is miserable going.
How long is it? How long is this precipitation gonna last? Is it an all-day type thing?
It's gonna be a few hours at least.
Because I could endure cold myself now. It'll only last me for 4 hours, but I mean, that's good enough. To get me through the sleet, I think it's worth it.
Clerics can't memorize the same spell twice, right?
Nope.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that is true. Ooh, I likes it.
So you guys, like I said, you basically head out.
Getting
into
some
the
visual
rain.
upgrades in this shit.
Yeah. You do have to climb a fair ways up to be level with the Fargus River and eventually strike out west into the untamed wildlands with nothing but a few ruins, previous orcish or maybe human settlements. You're not sure. Like I said, it's miserable going. Eventually the sleet stops. It kind of turns into a light snow for a bit.
Yeah.
And then stops altogether. But it does continue getting colder and colder. Larson says it's probably going to take a day, maybe two, with this weather to get to, the Giants' range.
Okay. That's still not terrible.
He's like, yeah, it's not terrible till you realize that the stride a giant makes, their ranges are very large.
That is true. Okay, good point.
The hunt. Alright, so the day goes by pretty uneventfully as you continue along. It gets dark up in the wilds, and it's like dark up here. Thelvin's like, do we want a fire? Thelvin's like, we need a fire. Otherwise, we're going to freeze to death.
Yeah.
Well, we know some people that can do that.
Anyone with survival can make a check to find a good campsite.
Whee! That's 2 nice survival checks right there.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to find something. So this is Spring Hills, 60% chance. Yeah, there is some. Alright, so you guys basically managed to find, because you both made difficult checks, you actually find some superior shelter.
Yeah.
It's basically like a little jutting out, not quite a cave. There's some rock that juts out above, and you managed to go underneath it like it just blocks the rain, but it's not deep enough to actually be something's den.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So Valencio, starts setting up a campfire, and some of you will get, Felvin and Larson probably Niley have like Tinder and stuff, so you can get a campfire going relatively easily. Even though like almost everything is wet, Valencio is surprisingly good at getting a campfire going. So yeah, you spend the night basically, resting around this small campfire in this little alcove, all pretty much cramped right together. Larsen's basically mumbling to himself, talking about what he's going to do when he gets out of here and back to Pipapar, and how he's, ready to move on from all of this.
Is he from Pipapar City proper?
No one's ever asked where he's from.
Well, there's no time like the present. Where are you from?
Yeah, he says he's from Pipapar originally. And, he became a bounty hunter one day after, he doesn't really want to talk about it.
I'll pry. Why not? What else are we going to talk about here?
Yeah, you're all just sort of like sullenly sitting in your wet clothes looking at the fire. He mentions that he had a wife and kid back then, and they were killed, by criminals. And he basically hunted them down and killed them and became a bounty hunter thereafter.
Interesting. Hence the booze. Am I right?
Yeah. He looks over at you. Sometimes the booze was the only thing that could quiet the voices damning me in my own head.
Yeah, that sounds like schizophrenia, man. But you do you.
Valencio just laughs. And he's like, yeah, I guess I just wanted to hunt down and kill things, and it just kept me busy, and I'm good at it. I moved on from men to beasts, but hopefully this will be the end of it. I can go back to having some kind of life.
What would you do afterward? May I recommend to you following the great tree?
I'm not a religious man.
Not yet.
I might want to settle down at a Kobar, teach young adventurers about what not to do and fighting certain types of creatures.
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah?
We were thinking of opening up a Kobar near Flanders.
Really?
Yeah. We're looking for instructors who know the area.
He's like, Looks around. He's like, yeah, what are you paying? Wait, no, I want to get out of here. Never mind.
We'll talk later.
These cursed mountains are swarming with orcs. It's only so long until they take it all over again.
Hence why we need a experienced man to teach the young people. Yeah, functioning Kobar.
Well, we'll see. For right now, I've got my name in Greytar's Hacklopedia of Beasts. That's enough.
The heck do you have your name in there for?
His expertise on monsters.
Butt sex. Obviously.
Everyone just sort of stops and watches while Niley is giggling to herself.
Niley, are you an accurate representation of your race? Like, is this, if I fall into a gnome community, is this what I have to expect?
Kind of. Not exactly. Kind of. Gnomes generally have fairly dark humor, but they all do have a sense of humor. I actually think the most gnomish thing that she's done so far is convince her protege to create the giant illusion of the giant coming after, God, we're talking to him right now. Why can't I remember his name all of a sudden? Larsen, yeah. Like, that type of humor, I think, is very typically gnomish.
Alright.
They are fond of practical jokes and pranks. and you're all locked away under a rock with one.
And I have mining. So
what?
Unfortunately, I don't think I can do anything that nobody would notice. It would end in a great prank, but...
With mining?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to have it set up ahead of time.
So I'm gonna assume you guys do have a series of set watches and things, but the night goes by uneventfully.
Ooh.
You wake up to Valencio stirring some porridge. Good morning.
I eat Valencio's porridge.
It is not raining or anything right now, but it is colder, and you can see your breath in front of you.
Well, we are at a higher elevation, right?
I'm just trying. I have to translate this. Yeah, okay. So it was 15 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's -9 Celsius.
All right, now it's starting to get a little nippy.
Yeah, that is genuinely pretty cold.
Yeah, everyone's bundled up a little bit more. And Thelvin is like, everybody watch your step. All that rain from all that sleet from yesterday, it's gonna make the going a little treacherous.
And this is why I left the horses back home.
And he looks over at Larson. And difficult to track.
Delvin can track it. He's a master.
So you guys continue on for this day. Pack of 5 wolves. Oh shit. Gotta delete these horses.
Does that mean there's an encounter coming up?
No, of course not.
Well, actually, Thelvin holds up his hand, like, for you to stop. He's kind of in front of everyone. Shit, I forgot to put Larson on here.
Lars is just a fighter that has tracking, right?
Yeah. Technically, Thelvin is much better than him.
Of course he is.
So yeah, make an observation check for Thelvin, actually.
Figures.
Okay. So you get to this point where you're going along a ridgeline and you basically have to cross a stream, and the hill kind of goes down a little bit to the stream bed, and you'll have to wade across that and then go back up.
Okay.
You want us to wade across the stream bed in -9 weather?
Yeah, it's that's what Thelvin was going to stop and mention, but
I'm going to
Well,
cast
I'm
Endure
mentioning
Cold
it.
on myself before I do that.
well, before it can become an issue, because Larson is saying, well, we have to go this way. Basically, Thelvin is too busy probably talking about how if we're gonna cross this, we're gonna need to make like a raft or something, or we're gonna have to make a fire like right a fucking way. When suddenly there's all this growling and a bunch of wolves that he didn't notice just sort of like start running up the hill towards all of you.
Fucking wolves.
Again with the wolves.
Yeah, the little people would be in the back. It just takes us so much longer to walk anywhere. It's like...
Alright, well, I will need initiative from everybody. And that's a d12. Of course, aside from individuals who are... Did you forget to click on yourself?
I sure did. I will reroll it. Ah ha ha! Good on you, Paron.
Wow. Normally I do really good on initiative.
Okay, so these wolves, they were drinking at the stream. They hear you coming and they like just charge up at you. They appear like emaciated, extremely hungry. For whatever reason, Niley hears them. She can't see them, but she can hear the snarling and barking and gnashing of teeth as they approach, and she's the first to react.
Oh,
Well,
man.
apparently this wolf is actually the first to react.
Elvin's gonna get fucked.
By the time I get to Edic, he is going to be going, more or less. I guess I could get Parun moving. I can reach him pretty quickly. Right? So I can go... When I start to move, I can go 2.5?
15.
You can go from standing still to jog.
Which is double move speed?
Yeah, so 5 feet.
Alright. Oh, it snapped me.
Oh wait, yeah, here.
There we go.
Fuck this grid.
Yeah! Eat it, grid! Oh, it's actually not even my turn anyway, so...
And then it was light. Night. So you just moved over beside Powern. It is worth mentioning there is another thing that you can do, which no one's ever actually done.
What was that?
Let me find it in the book again.
Where you yell,
Yeah, it's like raise a hue and alarm.
and then you get multiple people at once.
I may have done that on turn 1. Alright. Where would that be? In the combat section?
Yeah, I think I found it. A shouted alarm deducts 2 seconds from the starting initiative of all combatants in the area, including foes.
That would mean the wolves move a little bit faster, but
Well,
everyone...
the wolves all pretty much all went off.
They were already going.
Yeah, I'm yelling. Like, hey everyone, shit's happening. How long does it take me to do
Alarm!
I guess a second.
that? Oh, okay. So now I can.
Yeah, so everyone can reduce their starting initiative by 2.
Alright, and I'm pulling out my stone axe as well.
As you so eloquently presumed, Thelvin is about to get gangbanged here.
But at
At
least
least
he's
he
going
goes on
on
the
this.
same second.
Yeah, at least
Okay, so the alarm, he's like, wah! Ah!
Oh shit!
Oh wait, he's going on 2 as well?
Yeah, he is. So he gets reach on this guy, right?
Yeah. Gonna zoom that shit in. So actually Thelvin gets to go first because of the alarm.
Thank you, alarm.
It's good to be a gnome.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't count for Dick though.
And the wolf moves in and attacks. Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hey, man. Where'd my crit button go? What's Thelvin's DR?
4.
I would think, like, what would a bite be? Piercing, I guess. Oh, and the hamstring. Ah!
Oh, no.
So that's 12 damage.
Is that before or after? That, yeah.
12 damage altogether before DR.
Gotcha.
All to the right to the hamstring. But not high enough crit to actually do anything special.
If Nightly were 1 level higher, she could fix that for you. I'm sure Valencio probably can.
Well, it didn't actually do enough to actually do anything, so there's nothing to fix, really.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just hit point damage.
Oh, interesting. It was just a hit in the hamstring.
Yeah.
No real damage to the hamstring. Oh, fascinating.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just for some flavor. Another
Wait.
wolf attacks him, though. Alright, that one he manages to dodge. Niley.
Alright.
Oh, this wolf hasn't even started yet. Alright, so Valencio's kind of like, are you guys... Well, he doesn't really have time to do much. I guess he could start shaking Larzen. Except that Larzen's going next second, so it doesn't really matter.
You could get Valencio, or no, not Valencio. I was going
Or
to say
Paladin.
Zappa, but Zappa's already...
Or Thelvin. What the fuck? No, actually, no. Thelvin should be. Is that his initiative after making his attack?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to get Paron if you wanted to get the other guy. That guy.
The other guy.
Say hey, strategy guy. So I'll take the boat to 6.
What is this train like? Is it like a sheer drop kind of thing?
Where? Yeah, it's a drop. It's not a sheer drop. You'd probably have to make some fancy dex checks or athletics checks kind of thing if you went out there. And it would be possible to fall down, but it would be like a tumbling fall.
Right into freezing water.
Yeah.
in plate mail.
Yeah. Niley.
Right. Shaken. Harun. Which isn't getting him much at this point, but... I guess
So
it
it takes
moves
him to 6.
Yeah, moves us both to 6.
Another wolf is going to attack at Thelvin.
He's going to do a defensive thing.
Okay.
He's gonna add what, +5 to his defense for a -8 or 10.
No, it goes maximum to 4-8.
All right, so he's gonna do the 4-8.
So he gets a +4 to his defense, but he'll get a -8 to his next attack.
I think worth, especially when you're kind of surrounded. Near perfect.
All right, you can see if you can drop kick the wolf off the edge.
The wolf even attacked me? Was that? Oh, that was the thing before, right?
Yeah, it got a 21.
Yeah.
So you defended, and you got a near perfect attack, so you get to attack back.
Cool.
With a -8, don't forget.
Hence the +2. The only +2.
Oh! So this is that that D4 -2 plus D4 -2 kind of deal.
Yep.
But does Thelvin now get another attack instantly next second?
Next second, yeah.
Nice, that's awesome.
And technically, let me just check on... Yeah, your next attack has the penalty if you stop attacking defensively, so...
Oh, so this would trigger that, like, not this attack, but my actual axe attack. Like, my tap back would then stop the cycle.
Technically, your near-perfect attack was your next attack, so that would stop it. Now, the funny thing that we get interesting is that technically fighting defensively is an attacking option, not a defensive option, but I think it would count. So actually, your near-perfect defense would use it up. You could... So next second, you're going to get another free attack. Cool. It would be up to you if you want to continue fighting defensively or not.
Gotcha.
Oh, interesting.
Either way, good old Wolfie took 2 damage.
No, he took 4 damage.
Really?
Yeah, because that's like ignoring DR.
Oh, that ignores DR, does it?
It barely does any damage, but...
Okay.
I mean,
I didn't know.
Technically, it's supposed to ignore DR from, like, armor, so maybe a wolf wouldn't ignore it.
No, Wolf ignores it.
You punched him in the snout. What's the... Nah, I have to go check now what the reach of a greatsword is.
I think it's 3 feet. Did you say greatsword or longsword?
You said greatsword?
Greatsword's 4.5 feet.
No, sorry, two-handed sword.
Well, that's a different story. That's 6 feet. Jesus, that's 6 feet.
Yeah, that's why I loved that weapon. Like, the range on it was crazy. It's practically a polearm.
Lars is like, clear the way! But then he has nowhere to go.
Oh, that speed factor on it, though.
I mean, I can move off to the side.
Alright, Edic. You're up and close with the wolf there.
Yep. Would Thelvin's attack back on him come now or Edic's?
Well, theory Thelvin's probably first.
Okay, so you want me to do Thelvin's first?
Yeah.
Ah, Thelvin, my hero.
This is quite the little back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It is it is on a slippery hill.
When it says enter the number you missed by, is that the difference or like what I rolled?
No, but the difference.
Okay.
So even with a 1... oh, there you go. Now it's Edic's turn. Don't forget to adjust Thelvin's speed, though, first.
Edic's gonna like go all ape shit on this wolf.
I can't bring myself to start that same combat music again.
That was actually Edic.
That's a hit. That's amazing.
He has 27 hit points.
Well, no.
Remember, Thelvin did 4 points of damage to his snout.
Yeah.
Do I get knocked back?
Well, hold on. Yeah, you do knock back. Could blow right through Thelvin.
I'll take my chances.
How do you like that technology?
Oh, son. Whoa, tractor.
Old school.
I love the protractor. That is
yeah.
amazing.
No more guessing.
Ah, that makes me so happy.
I made that just specifically for your mount turning.
Oh, I need it.
Roll a d20 for Thelvin.
Do I get to add anything?
Nope. That actually I think hits him.
Either way, the wolf is TOP'd.
The wolf is unconscious. In fact... Alright, he's not in a coma, but still. He is hit by it, but it doesn't actually do anything. It just sort of jostles him a bit, but he doesn't fall or anything.
That's
All right. This is an old folky game, yeah. It's like a wolf golf. You gotta bounce the wolf off your buddy.
That would really be something to see.
Another wolf runs up and bites at Thelvin.
Thelvin's doing that defensive thing again.
Okay. Luckily, because the other one is out of it. He's not surrounded.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I mean, at least it's only 5 damage, right?
It's 1 damage.
Yeah, see? That's not terrible.
Nah, it could have been worse. Earlier wolf gave him a what for?
Another late to start wolf starts running up. 6 seconds. Larson runs past. Hey, it's Zatha. No. So that wolf's going to move there, but he will have a negative.
He's fighting on a slope terrain.
Because he's fighting on top of a body.
And slope terrain.
Oh, I don't think I'd actually put that one in my Chuck's GM shield yet.
Why do you have Chuck's GM shield? Wouldn't Chuck want that back?
Yeah, I made a whole video about it. Alright, well, if you're so concerned... Okay, let's figure out all of this then.
I don't know if I want this box opened.
Yeah, that's the danger.
Alright, so there's 3 things that could get modified. Attack, defense, and speed. Slick ground. Would you call this icy / very slick ground? I'll just call it slick. It's a -2 to attack. -3 to defense. And +2 to speed. However, being on the sloping high ground gives each of you guys +1, +1, -1.
Nice.
And being on the low ground gives them an additional negative. Buddy there is fighting on top of a corpse, which is another -1, -2, +1. And it is noticeably uneven ground, but okay, we'll ignore that. There's also, if you are running or jogging, which we've actually already been doing, so we'll probably ignore this for now, but you have to do a feat of agility or do a, quote, face plant. Okay, so this wolf is attacking Thelvin. but he gets a grand total of 1 to hit. However, Thelvin has 4 plus. So Thelvin is only rolling a d12 for defense.
Why?
Because he's surrounded by 4 enemies.
AFK second, guys.
Shockingly, he still manages to get better than a 1.
He could have rolled a 1.
Wolf speed is 10. So this guy is going. Valencia Oaks carefully walks. Niley.
Alright.
Anime.
Goranu. It's like, what was I doing this whole time?
He's gonna jab through Edic.
Okay.
Phalanx fighting and all. You cannot do a all-out attack while you're doing the phalanx fighting, right?
No, I believe it counts as like a separate special move, and you can't combine them.
Yeah, you can only jab.
You already have his negatives for attacking from the rear included, right?
Attacking from the rear.
Yeah, because he's attacking behind you. So part of the phalanx, he gets a -2 to attack and a +2 speed penalty.
Alright, so then -2 from that horrible attack.
What having the phalanx proficiency means is that you, the guy in the front, don't take a bunch of negatives. Oh, man.
He's good. No, it's still defender, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, well.
Did you remember hit? Oh, wait. Let's back this truck up. The wolf actually got a total of 3, and you actually got a total of 5. Because you have a -1 penalty to your attack, but it has a -4 penalty to its defense due to the terrain.
So
I find this all highly entertaining.
So what
So
you're saying is I
you
actually
really,
hit.
you actually hit with that, yeah.
Alright.
But don't forget to increase your speed by a total of 3, +2 for phalanx fighting, +1 for the terrain.
So you said a total of +3 to speed?
Yeah.
No
Well, that
threshold?
actually brings Oh, yeah, you're right. Actually, was that a threshold?
Mm. You have his hit points.
Okay, so that was on 7. He failed that by 6. So 37. Alright, Larson gets in range and will take a swing with his two-handed sword. So that's a 15 versus... yeah, he misses.
Oh, Larson. I have a nice damage too.
Yeah.
Zatha! All you know is everyone kind of went down the hill and there's been a whole lot of growling and stabbing and all kinds of shit going on.
After power and goes, I gotta AFK for a minute and take the dog out.
Cool.
It's been a pain tonight.
Lancier's just gonna kind of hold off and be ready to heal someone if needed.
Yeah.
Power's gonna jog to there. Are the yellow wolves already threshold of pained?
Yeah, the ones that have the threshold pain symbol.
Okay. He's gonna attack this wolf then.
Just an FYI, you can attack through Thelvin. Last level, he took Phalanx fighting.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that Larson has phalanx fighting, so he is a fighter.
Yeah, all fighters are automatically.
Don't forget, you get a -2 to this though.
Yeah, there's a
Well,
jab.
you get a -3 in total.
Oh.
So that's a 15 for the wolf.
Oh, so I hit.
No, because you have -2. -1?
You should have
-2 because
-3.
of the jab or because of the terrain?
You have -2 for phalanx fighting and -1 for the terrain.
Well, I'm already doing a jab and I have that calculated in already. I think. No, I don't. So, okay. Yeah, it's just a miss.
Because you can do a jab without it being a phalanx.
Yeah, that's what I did, a jab.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, it's just a miss. Niley.
Alright,
do y'all want me to
Okay.
tangle these things?
Self, it's like, not again.
If you are gonna tangle, make it like a little further.
Yeah, it would be back here, so that I just catch them on the edge.
Quick question. Not that I want to put a hole in the plan. Can you tangle here?
Are there any plants around whatsoever?
Not much.
I won't bother then. Alright.
Back to you.
Yeah, so I'll move to there, and I'll give this guy a good swinging at. Why not?
Some stone action.
Alright, just don't forget you got a -1.
Okay. Alright, excellent.
Attaboy.
That's so little damage.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Is that -1 from your strength or just being a Neolithic weapon?
Strength.
Okay.
Saf
The
and two over
lithic
here.
effect only comes into play if they have medium or heavy armor.
Ah.
What's my speed on this? 8.
+1.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your speed's at 8 on that. It's not bad for a battle axe.
It's just a hand axe.
Oh, okay. I wonder if you can get like a stone two-handed sword in some weird way and use that. I think it'd be hilarious to see you swing a two-handed sword.
There's going to be about 3 seconds or so of movement available if anyone wants to take it. I imagine everyone's
quick
kind
question.
of...
If can I step over TOP guy here, or is that like not happening?
You can. You
And
would then be
counts as-
fighting on a body.
That's fine. And that's what, a -1 to your attack? I guess I couldn't just like kick him down the hill, could I?
It'd take a little while.
Alright.
Alright, so for Eddic now, because he's on a body, you'll have a -2 attack, -4 defense, +2 to speed. Hey, it's the wolf's attack. But he's going the same time as Eddic.
And who's he going for?
He's going for Eddic.
Want to do his attack first? Oh, you
So-
just did.
That wolf gets a 16 to hit.
Yep. And you said a -4 to my defense?
Yep. You're on that top row. It's your own special row.
Oh, how lovely. So a -4 from that.
Okay, so he hits your shield.
There's no shield with this.
Oh, okay, so he just misses, yeah.
Yep. If a second wolf attacked me, I'd be counted as shieldless.
Eddic,
Alright, what was my negative to attack on this asshole?
-2.
Alright.
Do you see the little chart, like, right below the combat?
Oh, now I do. I just scrolled down.
Did you just, like, crash and come back, Celsius?
I did. Like in Roll20, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird.
I just saw your avatar kind of flicker. That's a hit. You can do knockback. That's on 13. Failed by 4, so 20, so 30. 3. Right. Alright, seeing 3 of its brethren knocked down, this wolf is going to run the fuck away.
Oh, Thelma gets to take a pot shot, right?
Yeah, Thelvin can take a shot if he's so inclined.
They're pelts.
He is still fighting defensively, right?
He is, so he'll get a negative.
And food. We could eat some wolf.
Well, it's also because Thelvin has another wolf in his face as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
it. He's gonna swing. So that's actually -8 from that. So he rolled an 8.
Don't worry, man. You got this.
Son of a bitch.
Oh yeah.
All right,
He could follow if you want, but
I'll let him be.
in fact, this other wolf is going to turn tail and run as well. So Niley and maybe Larson can take a pot shot at him, and Parun,
And
and yeah, all
Garanu.
polearm chunks. Actually, I don't think Larson can.
Look at that attack roll. Nice.
that's nice.
All right, so against Niley.
Yeah, fuck him up.
I mean, all of you are like skittering around on this icy incline, basically.
Oh, Garanu.
I'm glad I'm not standing right next to him.
No, I'm pretty sure I just like cleaved Thelvin's head
Ah!
off.
It's just a miss.
Look at you.
All right.
And I don't know. How long do you think it's gonna take Ace to walk his dog?
10 years. That's my guess. I say you just roll it.
Like, does he just take the dog out and shake it until it poops?
That's pretty much the plan, I think. You just shake them shitless, right?
Yeah. See, this is why I have a cat. They do it themselves.
I have children. They do it wait.
They don't do it themselves yet.
The one does. Kind of. Most of the time.
Well, I mean, they do it themselves.
yeah, there we go. Sure.
Oh, it made it. So basically 2 wolves are going to be able to run away from you guys, and you can basically finish off the other 3 that were Threshold of Pain.
Cool.
Nice.
Garanu's gonna sterilize Thelvin.
Alright.
Does
anyone else get injured?
I mean, I can give Thelvin my tiny healing spell if he wants it.
He'll take it.
I think the only one I have memorized is Trifling Wounds. I took the Protect Myself from Cold spell instead of the best healing spell I can cast right now.
It's legit.
Yeah, you know, like you do. There you go. 1 point of damage. I love it.
Sorry, guys.
As you should be.
Not like I really needed to do anything during that time, though.
Well, Powron got to attack on a wolf that was running away.
Oh, fancy. Stupid dog hasn't pooped in 2 days and won't go.
Shove
But
your
has
thumb up
some
its ass.
wicked farts.
Shove your thumb up its ass.
If
that
Ashla's
how-
wife says to do that, then I will, but not by you saying it.
Is that how you get your kids to poop?
Evidently, I've never done that, but yes, evidently that is one of the ways that if someone is
Yep.
constipated, it's not typically your thumb. You would typically use a smaller finger, but yep, that's the
Giggity.
move.
Yep.
I've also
Awesome.
heard that if you ever have a prolapsed anus, the best way. Why would I know this? But the best way to deal with it is to pour sugar on it.
Did you read this in a bathroom stall?
Is that where the Def Leppard song came from?
Pour some sugar on me? Hells yes it is. No, apparently as soon as it touches it, it starts to suck the moisture out, which causes things to contract rather aggressively, and it somewhat will just pull itself back in. See? I'm a wealth of information.
Dear
Not
Christ,
really
I'm
good
looking
wealth,
up
though.
now. I'm looking it up now, and there is a kernel of truth to this.
A kernel.
I would
like
still
a
not.
corn kernel, right?
And sugar absorbs the extra water. I guess it's better than putting salt on that.
Yeah, see,
Never put
the problem
salt
with
in your
the
eye.
salt is that you're poisoning them at the same time because of all the sodium. Right? So I'm correct on the prolapsed anus thing, though, aren't I?
I'm reading a paper from the University of Michigan's medical thing titled "How to Reduce Your Rectal Prolapse."
Hey, I actually work at the University of Michigan, so...
Your name doesn't happen to be on this, does it?
I was just a volunteer who prolapsed my anus. Oh, God.
Do you know a Terry O'Neill?
No, I don't. If only. Imagine the conversation we could have.
Mm-hmm. Well, he, or could be a she, is the author of this.
Is it from like 1974?
2016.
Huh?
Hey, I could theoretically cast my anti-cold spell on Valencio, and he could wander across the river, right? To start the fire up, and then we could all go across. Yeah?
You know what I find funny about this document I'm reading? It's talking about, okay, try the granulated sugar to put your prolapse back. But if this doesn't happen, maybe you should go to the emergency room. I think you should go to the emergency room long before any of this comes out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's the finger method, too. Why does this say using gloves is optional? That should not be optional.
I love everything about this.
Or a massive veterinary bill. Or if it doesn't go, a massive veterinary bill to unpack the dog.
So, do we need to find some firewood for this fire? Because we should do that before we start crossing and then are just freezing cold.
Maybe a survival check to find some. This area is pretty barren.
Sparse. Survival.
course, Larson doesn't have survival. No, you guys do manage to find at least some firewood. Alright, and then Silvencio's like, alright, fine, I'll go across.
We've told Valencia to go first.
To start the fire. Right?
Alright. Before he goes...
Do you have fire building?
How fast is this river going?
Not very.
Alright. How deep is it?
And like, well, for humans, about knee high.
Are we gonna have to carry the wee folk?
Yes. Hey, whoever carries me, I can make you ignore cold.
Actually, have Valencio carry
You just
Niley
want to do a
over.
halfling stack to get over there?
Though halfling on the bottom would still have an issue.
It's true. That's why Niley can go on the bottom.
Makes
She's not a
sense.
halfling.
That's right, I'm not a halfling. I'm way better than a halfling.
Mm-hmm.
You're a halfling that can't see. Valencia's like, too bad we don't have that damn elf. We could have just jumped over this.
Or actually, he could have just cast cone of cold on the ice to freeze the top layer.
Yeah, like a centimeter.
Yeah.
Then you crash through it as soon as you step on it.
He would go across it first.
The
I'm
halflings
gonna
could probably
actually,
make it up across that.
I'm gonna have Valencio have a rope tied to him
Okay.
in case he goes under. We can
Go under.
pull him out.
What do you think's gonna happen here?
Oh, you're gonna get sucked under. That's how this shit works.
What, are you saying there's some kind of beast under here?
I'm just saying that you're gonna get sucked under because it's a river and you're an idiot.
There's no need to be so hurtful.
Not hurtful, it's true.
Alright, so you guys tie a rope to Valencio and he starts wading through. It's fucking cool!
Is he just like walking away now?
He's getting like out of the wind. Alright, he starts making a campfire.
Now, did it look like he had trouble getting across at all, or just whatever?
Nah, he made it.
Alright, I go across.
He just walked across. Still say we should have made a raft. Alright, so he gets a campfire going after like a few minutes. And you guys all kind of like huddle around it. Because, yeah, going across, yeah, you're pretty much freezing. I'm going to imagine Powron gives Zatha a ride.
Yep.
Larsen's pulling the wolf carcasses behind him. So you guys decide to camp, and you basically end up you have to rest for like a few hours basically before you really get warm enough. And he finishes dressing the wolves, getting them into like just. He's not actually a butcher per se, but you guys harvest some meat off of them. Niley can probably cook it if she wants.
Yep, yep.
You can do a cooking check.
All right.
Does your character like carry around like pots and stuff, or?
Yeah, yeah. That's part of the mess kit.
Yeah.
In fact, I very specifically checked what all was in the mess kit to make sure that I was getting the right thing for her to be able to cook on the road. I didn't bring any of the spices or nice things like that along with me, but...
You ever go to do something that you thought would be so easy, and then it just ends up being much harder to find than you thought?
Or impossible? Absolutely.
And then it was like such a stupid thing that you really shouldn't really waste any more time on it. Fuck it. Okay. I was trying to find a picture of hot wolf ribs from good old like level 5 World of Warcraft.
Oh, yeah.
So you can add 3 wolf pelts to your list. Thelvin figures, I don't know how much further we're going to get today, so we might want to just hunker down here for the night. We're by the water, we've got some shelter, we've got a fire going. We'll have to, a few of us will have to go out and scrounge for firewood again, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, good call.
You want another survival check?
Yeah.
Oh, they've been getting progressively worse.
The cold. It's affecting you.
Obviously, yeah.
Essentially takes like 12 man hours to get enough firewood to get this thing going for 8 hours.
Nice, yeah.
And 10 human-sized characters can bed down near it for warmth. All right, so yeah.
I was gonna say before we go to bed, Garano's gonna cast Trifling Wound on Belvin.
Cure trifling wound, I assume.
Yeah. What's the dice on that bad boy?
I think it's a D3.
It's a D3 or a D4.
That's certainly something. It's better than the 1 that I rolled earlier.
Alright, so you do hear, wolf howls and other strange noises in the night, but are otherwise unmolested. The next morning, you again set out.
It's supposed to be a decent day today, though, right?
Yeah, it was warmer. It was more like the first day, but without the sleet and no wind. It's very still.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother with endure cold today, then.
I don't want to wolves again. You had to fuck it. I know.
Yeah, Garanu prays in the morning. I believe the strategy you guys do in the morning.
I sing sad songs about the end of the world.
What's wrong with you?
I find the deity, like the clergy of this particular religion, to be awesomely interesting.
So you head out in the morning, and you continue. Larson basically points to an area. It's like, that's where we're headed. We got to get to this area. You trudge along. Eating your wolf ribs. You're essentially following this little stream. You get further up into the mountains and it becomes like smaller. It's more like a stream than a full-fledged river. Let's have, everyone can make observation checks.
Whee! I have a -50 to this check. Oh, yeah.
I tell everyone to. I do the hand stop. Yeah, tell everyone to stop and crouch.
See, I think it's all sneaky.
I point towards the tree. I kind of motion that I think I see something.
Wait, what? You see something?
I point towards a tree.
Yeah, you guys are continuing along this, and there's a few trees every once in a while. To Niley, it's just a blur.
Yeah.
I help. This is Eddic. He shouts, come forth and present yourself. Which, of course, I gave Zappa like a little bit of time to hide behind a rock or something.
This will be interesting. Essentially, you shout that out, and you could see something basically that was behind a tree running away.
How's it running?
It kind of jumps down into like, well, you hear a splash probably, so kind of down into like down a ridge into the water. You don't really get a big look at it. All you could tell is that it was pretty big.
Giant big?
No, bigger than a human, but not as big as a giant.
Ogre big?
Maybe.
All right, go up to the tree that it was hiding behind. Like, bring the party.
Okay.
Can Thelvin look at the tracks? Or is it like on rock, so there's like no freaking chance?
Well, you can always try. How to word this?
You see a giant ballista bolt coming towards your head. The hell would that be? So, does anyone's mind realize what would make humanoid tracks and leave white tufts of fur on things?
A Yeti?
Wendigo?
Yeah, like I was thinking, Yeti, Sasquatch, Wendigo, all those.
They're all the same thing, right?
Depends on who you talk to.
Somewhat, yeah.
Wendigo is more of native punishment for eating other humans.
Oh, yes.
That's a
it is.
skinwalker.
Well, it's also known as Wendigo.
No, a skinwalker is someone who skins people and puts their skins on, or skins a wolf or an animal and puts its skin on to gain its power.
They're also shapeshifters, and they're cursed because they get the power because of cannibalism.
Yeah, but a Yeti isn't a shapeshifter. It just not a Yeti. A Wendigo.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else?
Can't you see?
I can see 4 of us.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just put you there because
Oh, so we could see the map and stuff?
just so you could see what was going on. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
So said creature jumped down here, right?
Yeah.
And it seemed fast.
Not like blazing fast. It just happened to be hiding behind the tree and then jumped away.
Interesting. So, I guess we should all be on high alert, because if we were gonna get ambushed...
Yep, I say we continue on our trail, but yeah, keep look out, especially if we're going through like any type of ravines. Something might want to drop a giant rock on us, that type of thing.
It was going to drop a rock on them too. All right, well, you guys continue basically more guarded now that there was something out there. And every once in a while, like in the distance, you can hear strange cries. Perhaps wolves, perhaps other creatures. You're not sure. Larson is basically, yeah, keep your eyes open out here. There's no telling what we're going to run into. But, amazingly, the rest of the day goes by pretty uneventfully.
No, interesting. If we're bedding down for the night, do y'all want me to heal? Because Stelvin still has some injuries, right?
Is Thelvin still injured? I guess everyone passed out.
Why? What happened?
Yeah, didn't you hear that? Is Thelvin injured?
Is Thelvin still injured?
No, he's fine.
Oh, I didn't realize he'd gotten fully healed.
Oh yeah, no, like he only in that battle took a total of like 8 hit points of damage, and like between sterilizing him and your healing and the other healing, he's fine.
Okay, alright. So no one needs anything then?
No.
Cool. So, did we bring wolf meat with us?
Yeah, that was my assumption.
Okay.
I mean, you weren't able to get too much out of them because none of you have the butcher proficiency.
Right, yeah.
So we got good skins, but not a lot of meat yield. So, hunting wouldn't actually help you carve the thing up. You need butchering.
Hunting will help you, yeah, hunt it and kill it, but you can still get meat off of it, but you can't get the
Good yield.
A good yield otherwise.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. A lot of hunters take their animal to a butcher. I was just wondering if this game of hunting actually allowed you a little bit.
I mean, I have sort of a slightly more robust hunting system.
But it makes sense. Like, most hunters I know can't butcher up an animal properly. They take it to a butcher. Though hunting would allow you to drain it, that type of thing, like preserve it so you can get back to a butcher.
Well, that's, yeah.
Because you have to, like, drain that bastard on the spot, don't you?
You know how these things go. So at night, you basically get your campfire going again.
Yeah. Do you need more survival checks, or are we...
Yeah.
Okay. I find all of the woods.
Alright, so you're able to make a pretty big fire. Fucking Larson. basically in the middle of the night. Let's say it was Thelvin on watch. Let's have Thelvin do an observation check.
I have the opposite problem. My cat doesn't stop pooping.
Yeah, the funny part is he'll go a while and then like he'll go out once and poop like 4 times.
It's a shitstorm.
I'm like, come on, buddy, can't you like spread that out a little bit?
Is it a Shih Tzu?
Shitstorm.
No,
Has he vomited?
no,
Okay.
he's eating
was-
fine. His appetite's fine.
All right, that was the other question, because if it doesn't start coming out the other end, it goes out the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at South Park.
Like
Oh
in
my
South
goodness.
Park.
Have you heard of fecal vomiting?
Yes, it's gross. I grew up in a medical family. You're gonna have to work pretty hard to gross me out, Sylvius.
Yeah, I'm not trying to gross anyone out. I just think it's amazing.
Why?
Amazing.
I don't know. It just seems like an odd thing. Like you'd have to really work to vomit. Yeah, like you're really pulling deep if that's how.
Literally.
Yeah. You've gone through a few sphincters at that point.
Exactly. It's generally you have something else wrong with your sphincters themselves, and it's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
Or I heard the other way is like you are so ill that you have been vomiting long enough that you eventually pull up. All the fun stuff.
It's probably one of those situations at that point you just want to die.
Yeah, I'm guessing so.
Shit, where's the waking stuff up? Thelvin noticed something. I'm just waiting for that. On the off chance the Ashla is now engrossed in fecal medical diaries.
We can only hope.
No. Thelvin is going to call out and whip a burning log in that direction.
It's essentially
At said shadowy
it's
figure.
essentially like up here.
Exactly. A lurking Zaparti.
Alright, so that's gonna be some significant initiative action.
So what are you saying there, boss? The fuck is that thing?
Aw, shit, son.
Gonna eat Valencio first.
did we find our giant?
Well, it was probably gonna go for a halfling originally.
Like, just grab it and run off into the night with it?
Take the nature one.
Pretty much. Just a sweet little bonbon. Alright, so Thelvin is making a cry to wake everybody up.
And whipping a burning log.
Okay. So everyone needs to make a wisdom check. So that is...
Except
D20,
Belvin?
right?
Except Thelvin, not Thelvin. It's a d20 plus your wisdom. Plus, let's see, none of you were... You guys are not exceptionally fatigued, so no bad. There is some light. There is a campfire going. There is loud noise. Thelvin's right next to Larson, so we could probably grab him. So yeah, d20 plus your wisdom plus 2.
That. I got a 41.
Well, 12 is the number to beat.
All right, I beat that by 29.
My God.
Damn, son.
This we're on this bitch. We got her.
46 for Valencio.
No, I was happy with my 41.
Oh, Eric. Oh, yeah. Rolls another d6 when you crit, right?
D6 minus 1, but yeah.
Does it matter?
Characters awaken in d12p seconds minus the amount they succeeded by.
So, do you want us to even roll that? Because most of us
No.
succeeded by like a billion.
Did anyone not succeed by like a billion?
Well, I actually pretty much everyone did succeed really high.
A 0 or lower
Zatha
result.
by 18, Powrin by 11.
Okay, actually we will need to roll it, because whatever you exceed that by will also lessen the... Because it takes you 1d12 seconds to wake up, and then it takes you d4 seconds to basically react after you've woke up to what's going on.
Okay, so we need a D12 and then a D4.
Oh wait, oh here it is. Sleepers required 2d4p seconds to wake up when an alarm is shouted.
So what are we rolling?
Oh, that's actually even like instead of d12, it's 2d4.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's just 2d4?
It's really, you know what? You guys just all wake up. It's really 3d4. It's 2d4 for you to wake up, and then 1d4 to react to what's going on. But you guys succeeded by such a ridiculous amount that it's pretty much guaranteed that you're ready to go. So essentially, what that translates into is everyone can make an initiative roll, except Thelvin can roll a d6. Everyone else will roll a d12.
I rolled an 11.
Powrin's not on this.
Oh, whoops. I thought I forgot someone.
Thank you. See, Powrin with the initiative rolls.
Alright, well, Powrin's the first one to react, I guess.
Even before Thelvin.
Yeah, Delvin got 4.
That's hilarious.
And you have to roll a d4.
Thelvin,
Do we need to
like,
do anything
Thelvin
to like get weapons ready and whatnot?
Yeah, you have no armor on. If you want to draw a weapon, you'll have to basically go by your weapon's speed.
Powron will then do his Morning Star and Shield, so he's still not going to do anything for a while. And then Zatha will do the same, but he's much faster.
Yeah, readying a shield is D4P plus 1. And drawing and readying a weapon is, if it's small, 0, if it's medium, 1, if it's large, 2, plus the speed of the weapon. Zartha. Well, Valencio's the closest, I guess.
Oh, we barely knew him.
This giant, well, it's not giant. This is a large creature. It resembles a tall, muscular human with ape-like face and limbs and body covered in long white fur. Its long limbs end in clawed hands and feet. Its mouth is full of sharp teeth. He makes a clawing attack at Valencio. Oh dear. So Valencio takes 7 damage. On the plus side, that will really wake Valencio up. So he goes from going on 13 to 4.
Nice.
On the bad side, he fumbled his defense, so the Yeti, as that is what it is, gets to attack him again next second. At which it does so now. And it hits him again for another 5 damage. Which means that it's actually picked him up and has put him into a hug.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, he just wants love.
Thelvin.
I guess he's gonna be drawing his axe. So that's an extra d4.
No, it's what size weapon is that? Medium?
Yeah.
1 plus its speed.
Oh, just 1 plus the speed? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, Valencio is going to attempt a feat of strength to get out of the hug. Man, you think they could have made a feat of strength button on these sheets? Oh my.
It's quite a feat.
What's with all these natural 20s?
Yeah.
He just hulked out.
My God!
Wow.
Welcome to the live server, boys.
Shit just got real.
So yeah, Valencio like feels like he's gonna power out, but then the Yeti just like crushes him down in its vice-like grip. Edic.
I guess he's gonna start doing the old sword pull.
Okay. Zatha. Zatha.
Gonna stabby.
Alright.
Oh my god, I'm never
That's a
gonna
miss.
I'm never gonna get through this damage reduction.
That's a
Ever.
miss.
Oh wait, no, it's a hit.
I'm not technically behind him, am I?
No. That would be here.
Yeah, I know. I'll start gradually moving around him.
Alright.
It's got a tough hide and lots of extra layers of flab. Oh, right. Now he does his hug damage.
He just wants to love.
Oh, why is that whispering it to me? He does 10 damage.
Valencio's gonna die. Are you sure it's the full weapon speed to draw the weapon?
Let me double check. Oh, sorry. It's if you're in melee. You have to wait that long before you can attack. But you would you get it out in the 1 or 2 seconds.
Oh,
All right.
then powering should have gone like 6 seconds ago.
Well, no, like you've got it out, but you can't attack until you're.
Okay.
So you can at least move into position. Go around him. Annihilate.
So, if Zatha were closer to me, I would actually cast this on his weapon. Because he attacks faster than Edic, I'm pretty sure. But Edic's right here. So, flaming weapon on Edic. Because the fire will ignore their DR too, so that's nice.
Well, that's surprised-etic.
You're just kind of standing there, and all of a sudden you're
Well, you do have to touch it.
Yes, I do. I'm like, give me that. Or does Stelvin have a faster attack speed? Who has the faster attack speed?
Eddic, actually.
Alright, Edic it is.
So, Edic, you're drawing your sword and getting into position, and Niley just kind of comes up and it's like, ooh, let me touch it.
Oh, you know how much she wants to touch it. She can't help herself.
Well, she could touch the pommel.
But it's just D4P fire damage, which against a Yeti I think may be more effective than normal. Or at least scare it, maybe? That's my hope.
Yeah, hopefully something.
Sorry, just trying to do something stupid fancy.
Is there ground cover around here?
Not really.
Alright, so that's a no on the tangle. I mean, I can try to frighten this thing, but if it runs away, it's probably just going to come back and attack us again later, right?
Probably.
Has anyone not gone yet?
Just Larson, because I forgot to roll his initiative.
Alright. Well, I can go smack him.
Okay.
But there's not much else I can do. I'm just going to bump my initiative up quite a bit. I cannot get through 10 DR. Alright, and I need to say goodnight to the daughter really quick, so I'll be RB.
Larson starts climbing up here. If anyone wants to do any other movement to get ready, you got a few seconds. Yeti is going to do another hug. Felicia's like, God, help me.
It hurts.
Felicio's down to 17 hit points.
He's getting loved to death.
This is not a hot Amazonian giant.
So can we help him get out, or do we have to like hit the Yeti to like distract it?
Yeah, I mean, he could just make a feat of strength every 10 seconds, so... in theory, if you cause enough damage to do a knockback, it would also release him.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Does knockback count before or after DR?
Before.
Big money.
Nope. Satha. Oh, he's behind it now.
Yep. Well, shit. So does that mean I still hit?
No, it specifically mentions in the GMG that you guys just both do nothing.
I know, I'm just sad.
It's like, in the extremely unlikely event.
I am going to do an aggressive attack on the Yeti.
Yeah, I figured.
Why'd you figure that?
Once I mentioned knockback.
Well, that doesn't help with knockback. This helps me hit the fucker.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. The
I was tempted to have it just wander, like run off back into the mountains with Valencio in his arms.
That would have been kind of awesome.
Valencio gets the lever he finally deserves. Ooh, 19.
+1 damage.
Woo.
Okay, you can take it off.
22.
And your D4. P.
Yeah! That's still
That
23
extra
damage. And he gets -1 DR from my sword.
So it's 21 minus 8 is 12, is 13, is 14. So yeah, you cut into it. The fire doesn't really seem to do very much, but he's definitely, he looks at you with like this beady, bloody red eyes as he just kind of sneers and continues crushing at Valencia, who can now make another feat of strength check.
Is he like the Abominable Snowman from that Rudolph movie?
Not quite.
Oh, that's a good cut of Valencia.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Now I've got Cold Miser and Heat Miser stuck in my head.
See, I've never seen that. I have no idea what those are.
There's so many versions of it now. I'm just trying to think what would be the better one to show you. That actually was enough damage to do a knockback. So roll your knockback. Maybe we'll barrel over Zatha. But that is enough to make him drop Valencio.
See? I helped.
That's good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's just like, oh, sweet God.
Delvin's going to attack aggressively.
Okay. It's a hit.
Woohoo! -2 DR from this attack.
Alright, yeah, so Thava comes in from the side, and now that he's lost his prey and he sees he's being attacked from either side, it's time for a tenacity check. What do these shitheads have, brave? Make a d20 plus, I guess, Edic's morale modifier. Okay, yeah, it just like shrieks and it's making to just completely flee. You adjust your speed for Thelvin.
Fine.
So he's going to run. Barrels through Thelvin and Valencio. Now, let's see. Is anyone going to be able to get a shot at him?
Zatha.
Garanu.
Oh no, 5 seconds. So no.
Garano? Okay.
Oh shit. No, that he's within half. Okay. Actually, Eddic would as well.
Uh, 16, so it's got to be within 8. Larson is 1 second away from being able to do it. It's a hit.
-2 glaives do, -2 to DR. Like an axe.
That's a spicy meatball.
That's some nice damage.
That's those pole arms for you.
Yeah.
And you said Etiquette did as well?
Yeah, because Eddic and Garanu go on the same thing.
Alright. Oh, both Garano and Edic do knockbacks. That'd be interesting.
Damn.
28 damage from Eddic. And again, he has -1 DR from Eddic. Doesn't matter.
So yeah, it turns and like screeches at you and just goes to run away, and then both, Goranu like chops forward and Edic kind of jumps past Niley and hacks away at it, and you guys basically down it, and it's like squealing in the dirt, and you chop it down and kill it.
We're gonna have a lot of food to cook.
Larson's like, yeah, they're basically just animals.
I'm gonna have Thelvin skin that.
You're just gonna make me skin everything we come across.
Absolutely.
I think I paid
Well,
you
yeah.
to get that.
You ready to skin a giant soon?
Oh man.
It's kind of horrible.
Hey Zula, is there a way to get cure minor wounds on my macro bar thing at the top left?
You don't have it?
No. I have the other two that I can cast. But I was going to offer to help heal Valencia.
There you go.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah, Valencio's like, oh, I think everything inside is broken.
I'm gonna have Garanu sterilize him.
Alright, I can give him 4 points.
Okay, so we had 4 wounds. The sterilize cures. Do. You did 4 points.
Yeah.
Do.
I can do a trifling wounds if he wants that too.
He can heal his own damn self too.
I gave him another 4 points.
You know, technically healing himself is the most efficient thing he can do.
Yeah, but I mean...
That's why Garanu stopped after sterilizing him.
Sure. But we're sleeping, right? We're camping. I'm gonna get my new spells back shortly. And this way I can show him how much better my god is than his.
Well, he just healed himself 7
Well, I healed him for 8.
from 1 spell.
Yeah, eat me, holy boy.
What? And another 6. He's like, well, I hope we don't get attacked now and night. Haha. He basically heals himself, with the sterilization. Still sounds wrong. And Niley's healing, and the 2 of his own he cast. He is perfectly healed again. Meanwhile, Thelvin's like, oh, time for a Yeti rug. Let's go.
But yeah,
pretty
you
awesome,
need a ready
honestly.
rug.
What about Yeti steaks?
Actually, in the yield section, it even says some folk value Yeti hides as rugs. Do a divine lore, actually, Niley.
Okie-doke.
Watch this as like one of your sacred beasts you worship.
Nope, I know Dick.
Oh, man.
Is
Oh,
it some... What?
Oh, well.
Is it something Valencio could know?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Can he? I don't think he can cast that spell.
Oh, the Yeti are a material component for something? Yeah, I have a decent divine lore, but did not make a
Yep.
check.
Because that spell, what was that spell you cast before to keep warm?
Endure cold?
Yeah, okay. So neither of you know this because you both failed your check, but a fistful of Yeti fur, used as an additional material component in the cleric's 2nd level endure temperature spell, cold only, increases the spell duration by 20%.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that actually would be helpful.
But neither of you knew this. So
Yeah.
Thelvin's just skinning away.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I've always got to stay up late every night now, skinning wolves, skinning Yetis.
It's true.
Find us a campsite, Thelvin. Get some firewood, Thelvin. Skin this Yeti, Thelvin.
Niley helps find campsites, though.
Yeah.
I had to say, are you griping?
No, sir.
I laugh and walk away.
Fucking officers. Thelvin's grumbling notwithstanding, the rest of the night goes pretty uneventfully. At this point, I think we should maybe break for 5 minutes or so I can get a new drink, take care of some other stuff.
Excellent.
Sound good?
Yep.
Alright, cool.
So the important questions: was this a boy Yeti or a girl Yeti? Interesting. Okay. I've heard Yeti sweetbreads are a delicacy. Maybe.
Okay. All right.
Quite the cold streak here.
Yeah. I imagine it must be the altitude.
Oh, yeah.
If you do try to cook the Yeti, you find that it is edible, but tough and stringy.
On the plus side, the meat that we're harvesting won't spoil.
Yeah. You got some meatsicles.
Alright, I'm actually gonna totally cook the penis just for Valencia.
Is it male or female Yeti?
Male, we already decided.
Oh,
He already
did we?
investigated.
Oh man.
Of course he did.
That's the Druid way, I guess.
I keep track of the important things.
So you keep traveling further up the hill, toward getting closer to the summit of the peak that the giant is said to live on. You're still maybe like 5 miles away from it, but you're starting to see evidence that at first Larsen points out, but then also Thelvin can. Evidence of the giant's destruction, like trees that have been uprooted, elk and moose carcasses, things like that.
Interesting.
Alright, so you guys are hiking around. So first thing that happens... Oh, fuck. What's his observation? 33. How many people are there again?
Like in our party?
8 of us.
Yep, 8.
Roll a d20 ace. Fucking
High is good.
Okay, a rock comes like crashing down like right beside Powron. And it's like a big rock. Like if it had hit him, it would have been pretty serious.
Whoa. So I'm guessing we should roll initiative.
Yep, everyone roll initiative.
Yay!
What type of initiative?
Well, you're pretty surprised by this, so I'd say roll a d12.
All right then.
Hopefully they go on the thing because it's not up. Pew.
I almost put 2 Zathas on the map.
I don't think the
Twice
world
the
can
goodness.
handle 2 Zathas.
Okay, let me see how far away was he. That's 125. I'm zoomed out so far I can't read the thing on the rangefinder. Close enough. Paran reacted pretty quick to that.
Like a champ.
Yep.
If you're the one that's almost getting crushed by a rock.
You guys in the bottom right. So, what does Paran want to do?
I gotta find this first. He's gonna take some evasive maneuvering.
Am I the one noticing how we're not on the turn order?
What do you mean?
Correct. Like, all I see is the giant and the second counter.
Huh, I see all you guys.
You son of a bitch.
I wonder if as the stuff starts moving...
Oh, I think it was because you guys are on a different map when you rolled.
Should we re-roll?
Well, let's see. Did you... Yeah, you moved Paran, so try to Eot him, see what happens.
I hit the move button already.
Yeah, no, it moved on mine, but it didn't do anything on the other, because I could see the other one. Maybe we should just clear it. Well... Yeah, let's just clear it. Start again.
Awesome, Edit got half the what he rolled.
Last time? Yeah, I'm way faster this time than I was last time.
I got the exact same thing in both cases.
It blows my mind how bad all the other music options on this thing are. Ever since SoundCloud went all screwy. Alright, so Power and... oh, now I've got Valencio and Power and both highlighted.
I think that once it cycles through, it'll...
Yeah. So still Power and is first.
Although I don't see Valencio on the turn order. There he is.
Power and again.
He's also, while running, going to shout to reduce everyone's time to start.
Hey, giant ass boulder!
I almost died.
That reduces everyone by 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's see. So he's throwing stuff. What the hell is his speed?
20.
There we go. Found the rate of fire for throwing. 7 seconds. Niley.
Alright, I'm going to smack... I don't know. Where's Zatha? Zatha, do you want the flaming weapon on your dagger this time? Well, what's your weapon speed?
7. How long does it last?
Like a minute or two?
Because it's going to take me a long time to get over to him.
Yeah, let me double check that. Duration is 60 seconds. Yeah, I'll give it to Edic.
Gotta let her touch your sword.
I guess I could smack him first and then cast it. If I smack him, we both go to 3?
Yeah.
Okay. I should do it this way. Okay, there. Let's see.
Power. Thelvin. Thelvin again. Powering.
Alright, the spell finishes on second floor.
Zatha.
But this should give you a chance to get your weapon together, right?
Yeah.
So she touches your sword and it bursts into flames.
Oh.
Zatha.
It's gonna take him a while to get over there.
Nyleek finishes casting the spell.
Yep, can I move on the same turn?
No.
Okay. Ah, grid.
I'm actually leaving the grid on this time.
Yeah, because ranges.
Paran. He's like running ahead like a champion.
I know. He's going in hard. He doesn't want to get hit by a boulder, so he's staying moving.
Serpentine!
Thelvin. He can also see that the giant also has a quote big ass club.
Yeah, it doesn't sound so fun.
And a gigantic sack. Larson starts running.
Quick question. What's this hill like?
It would take some climbing. You would have to do probably an easy climbing check, and you'd have to be going at a crawl speed until you get through it. But it's not like it would require gear or anything. Did Pound move?
In 1 second. Yes.
I can move. Ah. Let's try and put her back here.
Zatha. It's like Zatha and Nyla are just gonna be like 10 feet away from where they started.
By the time the combat is over, pretty much.
Eric. Eric. Zatha. Niley.
Oh. Oh god. What's the max speed for a little folk? Is it 4
10
times?
feet?
Is it 4 times your base? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sprint for the wee ones is 10 feet.
Yeah. Ooh.
Top, middle.
Nice.
Paran. Thelvin. Larson switches to sprint. Thelvin.
Is that the Frankenstein's monster?
No.
Hmm.
It is actually the picture of this giant.
Yeah, interesting.
To power and go. Niley, way in the back. Shit. Oh no, Valencia just slow. That's all okay.
Yeah, Garano's still trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I thought about getting Garano around. I should have gotten Valencio around, but he's going to beat us there so handily that, like, Zath and I just need to start moving. Like, we can't dally.
Yeah.
Speaking of, Zatha. Eric. Alright, the giant picks up a rock from the ground and chucks it at Powron.
I thought he was behind a hill.
He's sort of behind a hill.
So I get to roll for cover, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Don't forget, this guy is up the hill somewhat, and, you know, a giant.
Yeah.
On the other hand, he doesn't have the best aim. Never mind.
Right when you said that, I fucking knew it was gonna happen.
let me see the whole cover thing.
Oh, good.
So what am I rolling, a d12?
That's what I said. Hold on. I guess say you've basically got like 50% cover, so it's like having a shield essentially. So you're moving, so you just roll a d20 for your natural defense, unless you have dodge. Okay, so it hits him, except you get a cover save of 11. So roll a d20 and an 11 plus it hits the.
Yes.
Okay, so the rock hits the hill instead.
Awesome.
That was very fortunate.
Uh-huh.
Although he rolled like a beast. Those were some nice rolls on his part.
So, Eric. Zatha.
Oh, don't worry. Here we come.
Ding-ding-ding.
Paran.
Is there more hill he can get behind? Well,
I mean,
I guess
if he
they're
went-
right behind me, so I'm just gonna go.
Okay, like if you went back to where Eddic and Thelvin were, yeah, but
Kind of wish I brought my horse this time.
Yeah.
this is it, lads. Hey, Gorano's like, what? What's going on, giant? Valencio's like, don't leave me. And then from behind, a Yeti grabs Valencio.
Yet he's mate.
Yes, Valencia would become the Yeti's mate.
Thelvin. Power run. You notice he's been concentrating his ranged attacks at Stickman. Niley. Way back there.
I'm kind of keeping up.
Zatha. Eddic. Zatha.
He's gonna get there, guys.
Nightly. Parun. So that's why you should always have a fast sidekick if you're a slow character. Delvin. Goranu. Way in the back.
Well, he was a little slow on the uptake.
Goranu. Larson goes. Thelvin. Parun.
How did Delvin get up there so fast?
He's moving at 20.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I also kind of went around the corner. I think I took a shorter route than you did.
Yeah.
Sather.
You were kind of dodging rocks.
That is correct.
Eddic. He stops retreating, drops the rock in his hand, hefts his club, and charges forward at Thelvin. Well, not an actual charge per se, but just an attack at Thelvin.
He doesn't get any like penalty to drawing weapons and stuff.
Well, I said he had the weapon in his other hand.
He was throwing those rocks one-handed.
Yeah.
I see.
It's a giant.
Well, there's different degrees of giants.
Look how big his token is.
I've seen bigger.
Is Thelvin doing anything special?
So, like, there's a club cutting at his face, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be doing the old dodgy dodge.
Oh yeah, who else got shields?
Thelvin does.
Niley does as well.
Is it a small shield?
It's a buckler.
And Valencia way at the back. So is he doing a full defense or the +4?
He took the +4. And rolled like a dipshit.
Oh my god.
Speaking of rolling like a dipshit.
Alright.
That damage is like the least he can roll.
So yeah, he hits Thelvin. It's not the worst hit he's ever had in his life, but it's not pretty.
Ouch.
I really wish we had a warhorse here.
Uh-huh. And by the way, that was a charge.
Alright.
So what's the bonus to attack from charging? +4?
+4.
And I assume I can't all-out attack and charge at the same time.
No, you can't combine all that attack with anything else.
I didn't think so.
You do lose your dex bonus to defense, though.
I
to
don't
the
give a
next
fuck. When I saw him roll, I don't give a fuck.
attack. Just saying.
Yeah, of course you roll a 7, you fucking idiot.
He's probably got a really bad defense.
I'm praying.
You hit him.
Alright.
His damage reduction is less than the Yeti.
You,
Oh, yeah, he doesn't have a big furry hide.
you flamed my sword, right?
Sure did.
Woohoo!
You're flaming like a motherfucker.
Oh, by the way, because I'm charging, don't I count like double as or ×2 as knockback or something, or?
Yeah.
And I rolled the worst I can.
Yeah, it is double damage for knockback. I don't know if the fire damage would be.
Hey. Oh yeah, 6 fire damage, son.
He gets -1 to his DR.
I'm contributing from a distance. It is the gnomish way.
So 22 -5 is 17. That looks like it made him angry.
But no,
Zatha.
but no knockback.
Oh yeah, you did. Actually, no. Yeah, no knockback.
Yeah,
With a
he's too big.
44. Aww.
Would be
Oh
my-
wait, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to double it. Yes, knockback once.
Woohoo!
There you go.
Thank you. It's more of just a pride thing.
You get to say that you personally knocked back a giant.
Exactly.
You weren't even riding a horse.
Oh, if I was riding a horse.
Zatha move.
So not only does when I charge the horse, the damage counts
Annihilate.
double for knockback, I also count as it counts as 2 sizes smaller.
Oh wow. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Pinballing that Ettin around.
Yeah.
power run.
He can hit him.
Do it.
Damn it.
Oh! Thelvin.
And this is at a -8.
Yep.
So -8 from that, which probably just equals miss.
Yeah.
Are you honestly telling me the giant gets to attack again?
No, it doesn't.
All right, somebody like
It just wasn't on its. It wasn't on its action, so I couldn't adjust its initiative.
oh.
Goranu. Goranu. Niley.
Did it stop shuffling the initiative order?
What do you mean?
When we were playing on the dev server, it seemed like periodically it would just randomize within a second who was going next.
It didn't actually do that. What it was actually doing was me changing enemies things, and then that would change what order they were in, so then it would reshuffle it.
Oh, weird.
So I think it's just because you're only fighting against one guy that it hasn't
it's
come
not,
up.
Yeah. And he doesn't have like a turn every round, right? So.
Yeah. Zatha. As you run towards the
coming,
giant
guys.
with your daggers.
Got less damage reduction than the last guy.
Yeah.
It's true. Valencio's like, what the fuck has been going on? He breaks into a jog.
Oh, that Valencia, what a hero.
Zatha. Larson moves and attacks. He's going to do an aggressive attack.
Go Larson. It's not very aggressive.
Really? Wow. That's a miss. Granu. Granu. As the giant is about to get like completely surrounded.
Yep.
Zatha. Zatha. Niley. Goranu. It's like suddenly when everyone's in melee, you guys get to go more often, it seems.
Yeah.
Goranu. Goranu. Niley.
Man, Valencia.
Zatha.
Always bringing up the rear.
Well, he is in the priesthood.
You know, I just had a thought. I think that in the armor that he and Edikav, you might not actually be able to run.
Oh shit! I think you might be right.
Zatha. Which is why you would normally get on a horse.
Yeah.
Niley, you're almost there!
I know, we're working our way over.
Goranu!
And he's gonna take a swing at the old beastie. It'll be an aggressive swing.
Alright.
So does he start getting penalties at 5?
I was just counting that. It's a hit.
Woohoo! He gets -2 to his DR.
That's respectable.
Niley. Zatha.
Valencia's gonna beat me there. It was close. I was giving him a run for his money.
It's like, wow, maybe I should cast a spell or something when I get over here. Zatha. Niley. Edic.
Cool. So Edic now loses that. Its next rotation. I'll move slightly forward. So he's at a negative now because he's surrounded, right?
Yay, the grid disappeared.
So he's at a negative because he's surrounded?
Yeah, he's rolling a d12p instead of d20.
Alright, I'm just going to do a regular attack then. God, I roll a 3.
Whoops, belay that.
No, we're taking it!
You hit!
May I ask why? What's the difference? Can I just take the D20 one? Oh, for fuck's sake. -1 is DR2.
Don't forget your D4P.
Oh, yes, D4P.
So far, that's 9 extra damage.
You guys look like you're doing a fair amount of damage to him, and he started off furious, but now he's starting to look worried. Niley.
Son of a bitch.
Something get in your way.
Well, when the grid is up, you have to hit Alt when you click on your token to move between the things, and then you hit space to see how far you're actually moving, and that keeps popping up the menu in the window.
Zatha. He is going to attack Eddic.
Why?
Because he's got a flaming sword.
Get a plus 15. Fuck it, just let him swing at me.
Oh, look at you, doing the math.
Well, he didn't roll all that well. You can...
Yeah, shit, man, I could have used my bonus, but it's too late now.
Yeah. Ah!
So he missed. Like a chump.
That 25 would have hurt. Still not a threshold of pain check for me, though.
We need to
Zatha!
get people back here.
Yes, well, get going.
I'm like 2 feet tall.
You're still people.
Don't you get a bonus to defend against this guy?
I
Yeah,
do. Yes.
You're usually tanking him.
Yeah.
What
One
is your
hit and he
point?
kills me, but... And he's got a plus 15 to his attack.
That's why I thought it was especially brave for Powron to be running up there first.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't actually going to say anything to change his tactical mind. That was his decision. I felt he
Way to
really
go
wanted
there,
to go
Knight of
I
Strategy.
just figured he wouldn't hit me with a thing, and then you guys would catch up with me at that point.
Thelvin's going to all out. Actually, no, that's the negative. Actually, no, Thelvin's still going to... Nah. Ah, fuck it.
It's a hit.
Minus 2 DR.
Niley!
I'm working on it, everyone.
Zatha!
Oh, this guy is so about to get flanked by the short crew.
Am I behind him now?
He's facing Eddic. So, yeah, close enough.
I'm gonna stab him in the leg then.
Except you're not actually close enough.
There you go.
Alright, fine, stop. I mean, your job is to touch him with the rim of your circle, right? It's kind of like you're giving him a rim job.
Just wait for that.
He deftly dodges the halfling's blow.
Oh, the halfling's
That's right, I'm behind him now, so now he's getting negatives.
I loved working rim job into that. It made me pretty happy.
We could tell. Sadly, there's not all some other like dirty person watching like last time. Valencia will smite him. Well, maybe not.
Oh, yeah, that's not looking great. Yep. Alright, here we go. Right about there. And we'll take a swing. Why not? Oh, I'm so talented.
He is huge. Actually, no, I think he's gargantuan.
I love everything about this. This critical is going to do nothing.
No, he's huge. So when it comes time to, put in the sizes,
Ah, man, I'm so
stab him in the ankle.
I'm so small, and like I succeeded by nothing.
Just pray you get groin.
Oh, if I castrate him, I'm going to be thrilled beyond belief. Yeah, I was pretty sure nothing. Side
How the
shoulder.
hell did you hit him in the shoulder?
I put in that I was small and he was gargantuan, and they're like, "You stabbed that fucker in the shoulder."
He must have been bending
That means
over.
that would have been a really good roll. Otherwise, like that would have been a shot in the eye.
If I had actually had a higher severity, like if I dealt more damage, it would have.
No, I mean like the location is random, but the location is modified by your height. But the severity is just like it doesn't change the location at all.
Ah, okay.
In theory, he probably should have like run away as soon as three of you engaged him, but it's already getting late. That's a hit. With your elf sword.
There we go. Yeah, fire. Well, it was backwards, so it's like all over at night.
It's a lot of blood.
And a tiny little death icon.
And yeah, with that, Nalagarl, the scourge of Fander's Keep, falls down dead, hemmed in by adventurers.
It's the fate of all giants to throw rocks in places.
Yeah, he was kind of a dick.
But the best part is when the gnome stabbed him in the shoulder with her hand axe.
Or hacked him in the shoulder.
Well, yeah.
I can only presume he was reaching down to grab her or something.
Yeah, it would have to be something like that.
Alright, Thelvin, start skinning.
It's like, I ain't skinning the giant.
I am totally taking the sweetbreads, am I right? We can sell giant nuts at Brander's Keep.
Just pimp it as like a fertility drug.
You know,
Wait,
we
wait,
actually,
yeah.
with this guy's history at Brander's Keep, if we could taxidermy his sack, it might end up being like an interesting trophy.
Larsen's like, well, we should try to bring the head back at the very least.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know about any weirdo sack grabbing. Aside from this sack of stuff he's got with him.
Yeah, let's take a look at the sack.
Are you ready, Ace?
Hang on.
There's a lot of shit in this sack.
Oh, I've heard that before.
Not from your wife. Okay.
Basically,
ready.
this giant's been living the hobo lifestyle. Like, he doesn't have an actual lair, so this is all his stuff.
I'm ready. Do it.
All right. It's not in the sack, but he has a big-ass club. Then a gigantic sack filled with 5 rocks. An iron cooking pot. Half a wheel of moldy cheese. There's a lot of those going around. 2 dwarf skulls. 27 rutabagas. A jar containing some kind of compound.
Okay.
Actually, it's kind of like a rock. A peacock feather quill. 3 bunches of fresh lavender.
There's a bunch of random shit.
A partial bolt of silk cloth. A very large silver barrette. 8 weasel pelts. Where he got these, I do not know. A scythe engraved with skeletons on rare blackwood shaft grasping a gunmetal blue blade.
What the fuck? I love it.
A short sword and 108 silver coins.
Okay.
So yeah, you basically gonna like Larson gets his 2-handed sword and just like chops the head right off. That waiting for anyone. He's gonna, you know, it's like you gotta mount this thing, let her drain for a bit. Then we could throw it in his own sack and drag it back. And he kind of like says to Thelvin, "Do you think you could make like a sledge or something we can drag it with?" Thelvin looks at Eddic.
Well, can you?
Yes.
Make it so.
I don't know, go find some more wood. Skinny giants.
Did he cut off the boys yet?
Now, if you want to do that, you can go do that.
I think that this could play... I think it could be excellent fodder for future hilarity, so Niley will absolutely go for it. I mean, she's got a hand axe, right? That should work.
So she starts chopping at the dead giant's balls, and everyone else just kind of looks aghast.
This is about to be hilarious. At some point in the future, this is going to come into play in an amazing way.
Valencio looks down at Zatha, and he's like, you know, at first I thought she was just funny, but now it's getting a little weird.
Yep.
Yeah. You might need some help.
Is this about giant balls?
No.
Yes, it might be.
Hey, I just wanted to be riding. I knew when it.
Okay, I couldn't take too much of that.
I just felt it could be Niley's like theme song.
Sure.
Because for some odd reason, I see your character with a guitar.
I think it's
A little
kind of
acoustic
funny
number.
that the blood smear covers up the auras around you guys.
Well, that is interesting. That it's considered a higher layer than...
Yeah. Alright, so you guys have in fact killed an Aligarl, the Scourge of the Keep, that damn giant. It does take you a few days to get back to Frander's Keep again, but you are relatively unmolested. No more Yetis or wolves or anything.
We killed them all.
Well, it's more like because it's over 10:30. Otherwise, I'd check. But basically, you get back to the keep, fairly early, in the afternoon. A few days later. Oh yeah, Valencio is damaged to fuck. Not Valencio. Who else is damaged? Just Thelvin?
Yeah.
I can send some healing his way.
Yeah, he'll probably be okay by the time you get back.
Yeah, he only took 10 hit points damage in total.
Well, there's 6.
Cool. Hit me with another 4 and we're rocking.
There's 2.
There's 5.
There we go.
See, we didn't even need Valencia there. We got it covered.
So you arrive back at Frander's Keep, the conquering heroes. As you get to the the front gate in the outer bailey, and they're like, "What's your business at Frander's Keep?" And Larson just dumps the head down in front of them, and like other people in line are like, "Oh, let's talk." You can hear whispering, "Oh, the bounty."
So people losing their shit.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm actually trying to find the where it actually said how much it was.
I think it was like 700 silver.
Each.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was more like 200 silver, but let me see. Sometimes I wish the book just had a search function.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. 500 silver piece reward.
Didn't we bargain that up to 5,000?
I think so.
So the prefect, basically, he wants to have you, have a day of celebration.
Because we're awesome.
Yep. We have defeated a great scourge. How long has this giant been, plaguing this place?
Like a couple of years now.
Did he actually ever kill anyone, or is he just a nuisance?
Oh yeah, he killed a bunch of people.
Alright.
He used to just throw rocks in, right? But when every time they would send men out, he waited in ambush and he killed them and threw their horses at them and stuff. So essentially, the prefect comes down, the earl comes down, and they hold a ceremony, and they basically hand you the award in front of like many of the residents of Fanders Keep come out. There's much applause, and there's people playing, flutes, and recorders, and drums. It's all like it's almost like a day, like it's almost like a festival.
Interesting.
And you guys are all the toast of the town. Don't have to pay for drinks. You get fed a lovely meal and everything. Some people are still perhaps a little bit bitter about what happened to the way station, but now that you've killed I almost said Titan, an Etten, two Ettins, and a giant. Your names are definitely out there now as Giantslayers. They mount the head of the giant, basically all like World of Warcraft style, in front of the keep. And they give a big speech that everyone in the realm can hear somehow. But you do get paid your 500 silver. Now, Larson is getting a share of that, so you will have to cut him in.
Yeah, I think he got 100 of it. Was the deal we made?
Yeah.
I thought it was like an equal share of...
Well, originally he was asking for half of it. But I do think you actually did get him down to an equal share.
We did.
Like a PC share, not a sidekick share.
Correct.
Right,
yeah. So he's gonna, make the most of this party as he can, but he wants his cash and he wants to leave this area tomorrow.
He's not gonna work in our Kobar?
You don't have a Kobar. If I ever need a job, I'll come by this area and look and see if you're all still alive. So now let me very quickly do a little bit of number crunching here. Because how close are like your actual characters to leveling up?
I'm miles away.
Well, yeah, you just leveled up.
Zatha is about 1,200 away. And Powrin is about 203 away.
If I got 1,200 experience, I would hit level 5. But that seems excessive off of just a giant and a couple...
Edek needs 504.
Alright. Let's gotta double check how much that Yeti is worth.
Zatha's been pretty heavily feeding his protege, obviously.
Yeah, I have not.
Oh, I didn't record it on this one. Everyone's fame will go up by 2. Oh yeah, you're not going to get as much experience as I was expecting. Yeah, so it's like 244 for PCs and 122 for NPCs. Oh wait, hold on, I forgot the story award.
Yeah, that's where the sweet EPs are.
Oh yeah.
607. There we go. And you guys heard about the fame, right? And hell, for doing such a service, you can each grab a point of honor too.
Yay. Oh, nice. Yeah, that put me halfway to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, low-level replacement PCs tend to level out, pretty quick.
Yeah.
But does anyone else need to level at all?
Eddick needs to go to school.
Back to Korak with you. Is it just Eddick?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's Valencio too. All right, so Valencio and Eddick need to train. So basically, before we go into the next thing, you guys will have to wait probably a month or so for Eddick to go and train. Do you guys wish to accompany him to Korem, or do you want to do other stuff? Or does Eddick just want to not level up?
I think Eddick wants to level up. Powrin needs to level as well.
Is Powell at school level, or is he still self-training?
He'll be self-training. This is his last self-training level.
Alright.
They grow up so quickly. Hopefully all the levels and everything will start equalizing soon, so we don't have to break for leveling after every adventure.
Yeah, yeah.
So the question now becomes, I don't want to go too into it, but like, just so we know where people are, like, so Eddick will have to go back to Korum. What about Gorano? He didn't level up? Well, I guess he only got like 300.
Yeah, no, he's still away from level 3.
He'll probably want to go with you, though.
Yep. And Thelvin will probably come along as well.
Show him the big city. Well, it's actually not a big city. It's only like 9,000 people. So what will Niley be doing during all of this?
She'll probably hang out with Rinnan and her protege, honestly.
Okay. And Zatha? Because Powron needs to go train. What's Zatha doing during all this time?
He and Powrin will probably go with Eddick, because then Zatha can go do some thieving in the Thieves Guild area.
Eddick is going to Korem.
Oh, that's
Korak,
right.
not to Pipipar. He has to go back to his monastery to train every level.
Doesn't that go through Pipipar though?
Yeah, Pipipar's on the way.
You want to pick me up on the way back?
Yeah, I'll grab you on the way back.
Yeah, let's do that.
Alright, so we could take care of the actual mechanical leveling right now, and I'll tell you guys a little bit of what happened, and during the week I'll probably do another one of those little choose your own adventure things
Sweet.
to cover some of the extras.
I do enjoy those.
Rinnan's gonna be so excited about the giant ball.
All right, so there's a couple of things to know. First of all, when you do go to Pibabar, when Zatha gets back, one thing he finds out is that Valencio's house burned down.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Trying to get him.
I think certain Rakshasa was trying to get him.
Yeah, I actually wonder about that periodically.
Yeah.
With Rinnan, Rinnan does eventually return to the manor. When Rinnan comes back, I don't know if he would tell you about this, though, is the only thing.
Okay.
He probably would.
Would or wouldn't?
Or maybe you guys find out about it, yeah. Alright, so Niley and what's her name?
Lina, I believe.
And Lina go to the manor. And you reach the top where all the berry trees are, and you find the body of an old woman that had been mauled by a bear.
I love everything about it.
That's horrible.
And awesome.
Hilarious.
When you tell Ridden about it, he seems a little unperturbed.
Yeah. You know, shit happens. I'll take care of it.
So yeah, if you guys want, if you have someone to level, you might as well do it now. Or I mean, it's almost 11. We can just call it now, and then pick up next time.
Sounds good.
Yep.
So the idea will be next game will be set roughly a month later, but you guys will be going on a diplomatic mission.
Oh.
You'll have, again, been summoned by the Earl to actually do what he called you here to do in the first place.
Huh.
Diplomacy is what we are known for.
It involves the use of a treaty that you are familiar with. All right, cool. So, I guess is anyone planning on doing their leveling right now, or?
I have
saying,
nothing to do.
I can level during the week, but you have to roll some events, right?
Yeah,
But
I guess I could just roll the events.
or we could just do it later. Like, you know, it's not
Yeah,
like we're
I
not
mean-
known to talk to each other online.
It's true. All right, cool. So we'll just catch up next week, and I'll check through every once in a while.
Sounds good.
Yep.
All right, good giant slaying, boys.
Excellent.
It's all fun.
Nice to see giants are still loot pinatas like they were in 4th edition.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one.
Yep. Catch
Yeah.
y'all.
Take these guys.